Okay, General Treatment Products. I'm going to show you guys a little bit how to change the display on this one here, Matt. Okay, on the display, you'll see there's only 3 displays. And to make sure that we get the display set up properly, I know you guys need to set up the inhibitor first and your level monitor. So first we're going to go ahead and make sure the inhibitor or the little dipper sensor is set up properly. So I'm going to go to Inputs. I have mine wired on the second sensor first terminal up on the top, so that's going to be an S21. So I'm going to pan down to S21, do my maintenance, type, fluorometer. Okay, and it does pretty much all of the setup itself. I'm going to give it a second here. I actually do have it hooked up. Then in your maintenance, set up your low alarms, high alarms, your dead bands, your resets. I'm sure you guys have set this stuff up before just to make sure. But as we're coming down through here, we're going to see that it does have a name which we can change, but we can't change the unit of measure. So that unit of measure that we get on the screen is going to be pretty much what it is. So there's nothing really we could do with that one. So the inhibitor or your little dipper sensor setup, and I'm going to do here is I'm going to set up really quickly a 4 to 20 or a level sensor so that we can show it how to enter it on there. So go into S22, which I do have a little level sensor hooked up. Go in here. Now you can either make it an AI monitor or a transmitter. It depends on how you want to do it. The AI monitor I like myself. It's just pretty straightforward. I'll run through it real quick for you guys. And there's my reading. Low alarms, high alarms, and it does say percentage on it and stuff like that. But on these ones here, the ones you'll notice that we can change the units to gallons or something like that if we really need to. So deadband reset, calibration required, calibration alarms, alarm suppression if you want to just never get one. Now these here are where we want to pay attention where it says 4 to 20 milliamp, 4 to 20 value, 20 milliamp value, and units. That's where you guys are going to make it say what you want it to. Now this one here I know reads 20 milliamps is far away or empty, and 4 milliamps is full up right at the top. So I'm going to make my 20 milliamps, I'll make it say 35. And my 20 milliamps, I'm going to make it say 0. Okay, and then I'm going to go to units, and I'm going to change the units from percent, you have to hit it twice, to G-A-L, gallons. Okay, and you can make that say whatever you want to, liters, even percentage of tank, half full, whatever you wanted to do with that one. But you can change that, and I'll show you where it comes out to factor on the thing there. Transmitter, it is a 2-wire powered. This one is not a 2-wire powered, it is a 2-wire loop. Make sure you get that one set up properly also. Some of the flow lines, I don't know which ones you guys are using, but some of them do have to be 2-power either loop or 2-power powered, or 2-wire powered. So, but make sure you change your name also. Right now it just says AI monitor. If you come into it, okay, and it says AI monitor, just type the new one. This one here is the bioside. As soon as you hit the B, it'll get rid of everything for you, which is a kind of a nice feature on it, that you don't have to back it all the way up. You could just go ahead and to override the whole piece for you. Bioside, I'm just going to make it say bioside just so we can see it when it comes to the screen there. AI monitor.
This is Joe. Okay.
I'm going to come back. Okay, now once you have the input set up for the 4 to 20 or for your level and for your little dipper, what we're going to do is go to config, pan down, you'll find one that says display settings. Now on the 600 and the 900 with the new software, they do have 8 pieces, and what it does is it scrolls between 4. It does the first 4 and then it does 5 through 8 in about 3 to 5 seconds. I can't remember which one it is, but you'll notice the down arrow key, it'll show you the other 8. And there actually is a down more, it'll let you adjust it and take off the key beep and stuff like that, which is kind of nice. So what we're going to do though is plan on, for right now, is just changing the display settings for when you walk up the first 4. You can see right now it's connectivity, pH, and the flow switch. We're going to dump the flow switch or get rid of the flow switch, and we're going to add that inhibitor. That's the R2 inhibitor. Remember we said is S21. For the inhibitor for the little dipper sensor. We're going to add that onto number 3, and then on number 4 we're going to add that level indicator that we had there. We're going to pan down. We know that one's S22, so we're going to come down to S21, S22. But remember we made it say biocide, so we're going to click on that. I'm going to come back. We just updated it. I'm going to go back to the home, and now you can see that it is 8.9 gallons and 3.8 ppm. So I do have a little dipper sensor. If we give it dark light, you can see that it raises way up. You add it to the light, and it'll drop all the way down, or drops way down. And here is the 420, or the level sensor. Right now it should be pretty close to high. You can see that it says, I'm sorry, all the way down that was empty. That's right, it's down to almost empty. And then if we drop it way down here, you'll see that it's full, because mine 420 is full. But it's going between the 0 and 35 that we had set up there, and it does say gallon. Okay guys, if you have any questions, just let us know. See what we can do.